Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And it leads to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last Run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Right.
Baker now from the gun. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Real. Stop.
Mayfield now off the play action. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
36-yard line.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Galloping inside the 40. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That one's intercepted. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here.
Space on the right. He's got room. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Frank Greenlaw picks it off. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. From the gun, Mayfield. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. That's the end of one here. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
First down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Alpha, sit on! 180!
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's Mitchell again. Still fighting forward. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 1-score game in the first half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
180!
Here's Baker. Has him on a quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, here's Baker. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Quick throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 41.
1st down, Raiders.
Run.
180!
Play fake, it's Mayfield. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down.
Hurry up, 20!
Slot receivers headed left. Mayfield on 1st and 10. It's a screen play to Genty. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Nice Genty underneath. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
180.
Baker throwing again. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second down now, 7 to go. Lamar off the play fake. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Lamar throwing again. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Throws comes. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! Sit hot!
A design run. Jackson keeping it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens making a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
20. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Run. What's up?
First down throw here. Mayfield escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Looking slant route complete. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
And they drop him with a big hit, but That's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 12-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 21.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Baker now from the gun. Going left side, Bowers has it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. And crossing that from that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Back to Genty. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. And there's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's low and bounces short of his man.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now it's Lamar. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On 1st down, Jackson. All the left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Mitchell. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down throw for Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
18 on the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it at the 6. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Fullback trying to power it across. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now here's Lamar. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And off to Genty. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
180! Hey, alert! Real.
From the gun, Mayfield. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Well, those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. You got away with one there.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Raiders approaching win number 7 on the year. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Past the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a given. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one's complete over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
13.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
4 yards.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught quickly on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, here's Lamar. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 86.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3.
Get hard,
The
hard.
14-yard line.
Get hard. 180. Get hard.
Lamar throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
15-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Not.
Giving this to Genty. And that's the Raiders' first down. And more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for them.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
It's a gain of 10. And the Raiders first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.